Hey guys, so Wagapus the Third here with a bit of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. I'm just doing this little video as I had a request as to how to properly do A, formations, and B, how to actually keep the formations together easily whilst playing throughout a match, because it is quite easy for ships to get lost in formation, to slip away, to get misangled, and then they start going every which way. So I just want to show you how I do it personally, quickly and smoothly, and it starts here on the creation screen and having them done nice and neatly here, because if you've got them neat and set up well here, it'll save you a headache quite a bit once you're actually in game. So if we create a fleet, for example, let's go with a colonial fleet, and a fairly normal stack, so say 2 Artemis and 4 Berserks. So because we're just doing this for formation, I don't need to worry about optimizing this, sorting out the kit, etc. So first thing that I do is order them left to right as they appear on the drop down on the right. Because once you get in game, the ships on your left hand side from top to bottom will reflect how they're displayed here. So for your own sanity, it's easier to just have them laid out so that when you select them, they'll go in a recognisable order. So to actually neaten all of this up with the stack, say if we're doing a Berserk at the bottom, a Artemis in the middle, and then a Berserk on top, we'll get a Berserk, start off, and we'll plant it on that corner tile right there. We'll get the Berserk. Now, first things first, see these circles at the bottom? This is where you'll organise them, which will match up. So, line up the square. There you go. And get the next one, and put it there. So all of them are matched up. So now, click once to select it, click again so we're now on the vertical so we can't move it, drop it all the way to the bottom. Click again, drop down all the way until it goes red, then start slowly bringing it up until you're good. In multiplayer, I would personally recommend leaving a little bit more than you normally would. In single player you can get away with murder because the detection's a bit more precise. In multiplayer, may not go so well, so I would not quite have it that tight in multiplayer. I'd jimmy it up just a little bit more, make it feel a bit safer for multiplayer. And same again for the top one, and there you go. So just do the same thing for the stack next to it. Put it onto a nice corner piece, because using these corner pieces just makes it easy to align in the first place. Lift it up a bit so you can clearly see the tile underneath. Match. Put it there, doesn't matter if it collides at the moment. Match again. Go to the bottom one, click once, click twice, drop. Just literally drop it all the way down, because it'll stop once it hits the ground layer. And drop. And drop. That'll do. So, there you go. Got yourself a nice stack. So, just so this pops to the top of the list. 111111. Very creative name. Save it. Confirm. Go back. And select it. Yep, fine, that can be the counter fleet. We're not actually going to play through a game with this. Just want to show you the maneuvers with it. So first thing you'll notice, as soon as you jump in, is that the Berserks are already trying to go further ahead than the Artemis. Now, when you're dealing with a stack, and you're dealing with its movement, The movement of the stack, if you want to keep this formation, will be dictated by the slowest ship. The slowest ship in this stack is the Artemis. So, let's say we want to set up our wall, our little battle line. Artemis first. Get it here. Click once. Drop to the ground. Now, I personally don't care if any wobbling happens. All I want to do is get it to the spot, then drop it to the ground.
Yes, sir.
Because then, you can click it again, give it the tiniest of shake, and then click and confirm, and it will be straight and lined up where it wants to go. All you're doing is getting it to so the first movement, get it to the position, drop it down
Commander.
to where you want it to be. Then when it's on the on the z-axis on the vertical level where you want it to be, then you can fine-tune its position. Double tap. So now, once again, these circles here, take the berserk, match it precisely over the circle, as comfortable as you like, click once, then just drop down. Oop. And again.
On it, Commander.
And just like that. You've got yourself a nice clean stack. And just to do the same again here, a little faster. And if the shadows ever get kind of over each other at all, you can select the ship itself and then press semicolon and it will grab it. In case, say for example, you get a berserk lost in a Jupiter or something and you need to select it. And there you go. So now if I hit the end turn button, we have a nice clean stack all going down together. Those Artemis can pop flak and they're ready to go. So there you go. That's my little contribution, my little video for showing how to actually construct stacks in the screen itself, in the fleet deployment screen, and also how to actually keep them together as you're playing through a game. So that's... yeah. That'll do. I'm Sir Wagapus III, and this has been Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. Peace out.